They knew better. They knew what they were doing. They put profits ahead of the health and well-being of thousands of Washingtonians.
4 drug companies are accused of fueling the opioid epidemic by pumping way more narcotics into Washington than were ever needed, hooking thousands of patients who later overdosed and died.
To put some sense of perspective, in more than a dozen counties in Washington state, these distributors shipped more prescriptions, not pills, than there are people in a dozen counties in Washington state.
Several states are settling with those companies, guaranteeing them hundreds of millions of dollars for treatment and prevention. But Attorney General Bob Ferguson just said no to a deal which would have given Washington more than $500 million, spaced out over nearly 20 years with certain conditions.
Bottom line is we will do better by taking them to trial, and we'll be asking for literally billions of dollars after we beat them in court.
That trial is scheduled to start in September. Ferguson says Washington needs to win big to fund local programs designed to clean up for all the damage caused by opioid addiction.
Money's important, and we intend to get more than we would have with this settlement, but also we want accountability, that day in court for those families.
It's a gamble. Washington could go to court and lose, be left with nothing. But Attorney General Ferguson says the state has been laying the legal groundwork for this trial to move forward soon, and he hopes for a verdict by the end of the year. Jessica.
Ted, have any other states gone to trial, and have they won?
Yeah, Oklahoma won about a $500 million verdict against Johnson & Johnson. And Ferguson says that's a lot more than the state would have gotten had it done a settlement. So he says that gives him some hope that Washington has a pretty good case here. He also says the trial path is a lot more important because if you win in court, you get that money right away. You can start putting that to some of these recovery programs. If you do the settlement, that money is spread out over decades.
Very interesting. Ted Land reporting live for us in Seattle tonight. Ted, thank you.